Hey y'all, it's your girl Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining. I want to make sure that everybody likes, comments, and subscribes to not only this video, but all the other videos on my page. Please share with someone else as well. Basically, my channel is all about my life, my journey through infertility, weight loss, life in general. So I want to be able to get my story out to as many people as possible, especially women of color, because a lot of the things that I've gone through, a lot of women of color are going through and they don't talk about it. So you can go back through my videos. You'll see me talking about fibroids, the issues with infertility, going through IVF, having gastric bypass surgery, all of those things. In this video, I kind of just want to focus on updating you guys on where I am today. My last video was about 4 months ago, which I was about 8 months post-op from gastric bypass. I think at that time I might have been weighing in around like 180 pounds, maybe a little bit more. I was still having some issues, which even today I still am having some small issues with like getting enough protein, fluids, dealing with acid reflux, my narrowed esophagus. All of those things were like weighing really heavy on me throughout the last year. I just had my 1 year post-op appointment, which I will be officially 1 year from surgery in 5 days. And I'm happy to say that I am weighing in at 150 pounds. The day of surgery 1 year ago, I was 266 pounds. So I have lost, 116 pounds since surgery. And that wasn't even at my heaviest weight. My BMI has gone from over 40 to a very healthy 23. Although sometimes I do slack with my eating habits and things like that, I feel great. I am able to walk, run, jog, whatever, with no issues at this point. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Only problem I'm really having right now is my acid reflux. It is horrible. The crazy thing is, having gastric bypass surgery is supposed to help like rectify acid reflux. It has not. I've tried a few different pills that are not helping. I've been drinking ginger tea every morning, having ginger chews. Nothing is really helping at all. So my doctor has suggested some other things to try over this next month. But in the next month, if it doesn't get better, then I have to go in and see a gastroenterologist and make sure I don't have a hernia in my esophagus, all types of things. So yeah, I'm weighing in at 150 pounds. As far as like diet and exercise, so before it got cold out, I was walking at least every single day, 4 to 5 miles a day. With one of my girlfriends, we'll go to like the trails, the parks, whatever, just to walk. As it started to get cold, I did kind of start slacking off on that. I go to the gym occasionally with my husband, but I have not been putting in as much effort as I should into working out. But I am trying to get back to that now. You know, new year, new you. Everybody does that every year, but I'm really focused on trying to get in the best shape that I can, because after that surgery, being so heavy and then losing so much weight so quickly, you develop like a lot of loose skin and things just don't look good as they did before. So I now want to focus on like trying to tone up. I feel like I'm very weak, especially in my arms. I have no strength in my arms. Even when it comes to like lifting a case of water or something like that, I can't. Like, I just feel so weak because I've lost so much muscle mass. So I am dedicated to getting back to that. I'm doing a lot of like at-home workouts, using YouTube. I am still trying to go to the gym with my husband a couple of days a week. But I also use the machine called the DB method, which I'll tag in this video. It is primarily a squat machine, but on certain days of the month, there are workouts that use your whole body. So the seat that you would normally sit on to do the squats, you may be using it for your arms or something like that. So I'm trying to get back to that too. I am permanently working from home. It's crazy because I've actually almost been home for a full year, but they officially made us permanent starting this year. So being at home does make it a little bit tougher to actually get things done when you would think that it would be easier. I just feel like I'm always working. I never have the time to myself. So I'm trying to do more of that this year. let's see what else has happened since my last video. I cut off all my hair. So sometimes with gastric bypass surgery, because you're not getting enough nutrients and protein, it can cause hair loss. I wouldn't say that I really had hair loss, but it was shedding quite a bit. My hair was probably about here at the time that I cut it. I didn't even realize that it had gotten that long because I tend to do a lot of protective styles like braids or sew-ins, things like that. So when I went in the day to cut my hair and she blew it out, in my head I was like, oh my God, this is not the right decision. Like, why are you doing this? But then she started cutting and it was too late. I hated it for like a week. I really regretted it. Like, I miss being able to just pull my hair back or get some braids or something real quick. But I'm absolutely in love with it now. I cut it in October, and it's starting to, like, I had my sides completely shaved off. Everything is starting to grow back in, and it's so thick. Like, my hair has never been this thick ever. Granted, it is a bit messy. I haven't done anything to it the past couple days. It's just been like this. But it's never been thicker, and I'm like really excited for the process of it growing back. I tend to only use a lot of natural hair products. I use a Haitian castor oil 3 times a week in it as well. Funny story, someone at work told me that also had gastric bypass surgery, was like, hey, you remember old school mane and tail shampoo and conditioner? You should try that. It actually works. So I've actually been using it. I don't know if it contributes to how thick my hair has gotten, but it's definitely doing something. Something's working. What else? I need to start planning out my videos before I record them because I don't really know what else. I think that might be it. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is kind of show you guys my routine with my vitamins, what I'm typically eating in a day, maybe a workout or whatever, all in this video. And then we'll have more stuff coming up over the next few weeks. Also, a separate video that will be coming from this will be about my IVF journey. So if you go back through some of my videos, you'll see where I talk about the fibroids and all of those things. I did a round of IVF. Was it last year or the year before? I've done a round of IVF already that we ended up losing very early. What fertility doctors won't necessarily tell you is that your weight does play a factor into you being able to get pregnant. I was on birth control last year. I stopped taking it in October so that we could just try on our own to see if we could get things going. So from October to now, we haven't been successful with getting pregnant on our own. So I'm actually going to have a consultation on Monday with the #1 rated fertility specialist in my area to go ahead and get that process started again. So that'll be another video coming soon. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. It's morning. No, hey guys. So it is morning. It is breakfast time, but I wanted to start here to kind of actually show you guys what's going on. So this is me 1 year post-op. I don't know if you can really tell a difference, but I mean, I think you can. Like if you look at some of my old pictures and videos, it's a big difference. Like I said, I am 150 pounds. Yeah, everything is like gone. I have a lot of loose skin that I don't really want to show you guys right now, but most of it is on my stomach area and on my thighs. Another reason that I'm trying to get big into working out and toning up is because after I have children, hopefully in the next year, I do want to have plastic surgery. I am looking to have a breast augmentation, a tummy tuck, and an inner thigh lift to control all this loose skin. But yeah, this is me, 150 pounds. Yeah. All right, so let's eat breakfast. All right, so breakfast is probably my least favorite meal of the day, which I know is crazy. Who doesn't love breakfast? But I'm not a big breakfast person. Like, I will eat it, but I just don't care for it. So when I don't necessarily want to have like an eggs and bacon type breakfast, I do like a proffee, which is pretty much a protein coffee. For me, it's a good way to start the day, especially if it's a day where I'm feeling like my stomach is not going to allow me to eat like I should. It's a good way to get in protein. My daily goal for protein is about 70 grams, and when I make a profit, that already gets me 30. So even if I eat just a few smaller meals throughout the day, or even have another protein shake later in the day, it'll still kind of help me get what I need for the day. So I'm about to do that. Really simple. It's also time for my first round of vitamins for the morning. So I take a few different vitamins every 2 hours. I take Flintstone Complete vitamins twice a day. They're just the chewable ones. And then in the morning, I take biotin and collagen to kind of help with like the hair, skin, nails. It's a 15,000 mcg extra strength. So I take 2 droppers full of these. In a couple hours, I will have my tablespoon of calcium magnesium citrate. I'll have D3, B12, and B1. The B vitamins I'm now only taking once a week because my levels look great, as well as the vitamin D. Surprisingly, I've always had low vitamin D, and especially women of color are prone to having it, but my doctor said that my levels are great, so I can kind of slow down on how much I'm taking. So before I make my coffee, I'm gonna just go ahead and take these. These actually taste really good. Like, I thought for it to be a vitamin, it was gonna be really yucky, but it has like a kind of fruity taste to it. So you basically just fill up the dropper and put it under your tongue. The instructions say to let it sit like under your tongue for 10 minutes before swallowing, I guess, to help it better absorb. And then I just pop a chewable. All right, so let's get into this coffee. So when I'm being lazy, I just buy pre-made iced coffee. But normally I'll use K-Cups, which I actually do have. I just don't feel like using. Like a decaf blend, because I'm not supposed to have anything caffeinated. So I'll make like a cup of coffee, then mix everything together and put some ice in it. But because I'm lazy, I just buy the Starbucks iced coffee medium roast unsweetened, because sugar will kill my stomach. This only has 3 grams of carbs, and that's for a full 12 ounces. I don't even use that much, as well as a gram of protein. So I'm going to use that. My protein shake of choice at this time would be Fairlife Nutrition. This one is salted caramel, which is really good in the coffee. I also like the vanilla. I have not tried the chocolate yet. But after surgery, I switched to Fairlife because for some reason the Premier protein shake started tasting really weird for me, which was crazy because I loved them before surgery. But they're just too thick, too milky, too sweet, even though they only have like 3 grams of sugar. But yeah, these are my go-to. There's 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 30 grams of protein. So I'll start by just taking one of my Starbucks cups and pouring the full protein shake in. Then I'll go in with the coffee. Really, it's just to taste. Like, I just want to be able to taste some coffee. I don't really want it to be too coffee-ish, especially because I don't like to drink a lot of fluids at once. I don't want to fill up this cup for no reason. So I'm just going to put enough to make it taste like coffee. Then I tend to purchase the Coffee Mate sugar-free creamers. This one is just French vanilla, 1 gram of carbs, no added sugars. So I'll just put a splash of that. Sometimes I will put a splash of sugar-free pumpkin spice syrup. Just depends on the mood that I'm in. And then I'm just gonna put like a few pieces of ice, if I can get it out the tray. All right, just use my straw to mix that all up. Put the lid on, and this is breakfast. I don't really know how I'm feeling about food today. To be honest, yesterday I had a really crappy eating day. My husband is gone away to help deal with this situation that's unfolding in DC. So anytime he's away from home, like, I get really, my anxiety goes through the roof. So yesterday I ate carbs, and do I feel bad about it? No. I had a few French fries and about a quarter of a cheeseburger. I don't feel bad about it at all. Any gastric bypass food police out there, you can just not watch my videos. Yeah, like it happens sometimes, but I know that that is mostly mental. Granted, I can't eat a lot of those things. Like my stomach just won't allow it. It's way too small. And certain things that I eat like that are greasy, they will make me sick, and I don't like feeling like that. So yes, I had a few bites of it. That day is gone. It's a new day. I am going to be positive today, but because I did have some, I am feeling a little more fuller today. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to eat if I eat. I'm thinking maybe I might have a hard-boiled egg or two for a snack. I did take chicken thighs out to possibly cook like in the air fryer for dinner with some cauliflower rice. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on my DB method machine to do my daily workout. Um, and then we'll kind of see what happens from there. Okay, so for the sake of not wanting this video to be like an hour long, I'm probably going to speed through this workout, but I just wanted you guys to be able to see the machine. So it's here. I just set it up over here so that we could do a little workout. When I purchased it, I also purchased the Dream Band, which is basically just like a regular band that you can put up around your legs to kind of help while you're doing the routine. I also purchased the weighted belt that goes right around the waist. I think it's 10 or 15 pounds. I tend to use this more than I use the bands, just to kind of help. So not only it kind of forces me to sit up straighter, but the weight just helps with the workout. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on for a few minutes to show you guys how this works. Generally, the workouts are no more than 10 minutes. You do something different every day. I think the longest workout is probably like 15 minutes. But most of them are like quick 5-minute workouts. And you would think like, oh, I'm on this seated machine, like this is not going to work. I'm telling you, after like 2 minutes, I'm tired and I want to get off. Like my legs are burning. I feel like I've ran a marathon, done a million squats. Like it works. If you don't follow them on like social media, you should definitely look them up. Like it's the real deal. All right, so I'm going to get on. So there's two foot plants on the bottom. It tells you where to place your heels. You lean back into the seat. You don't just go sitting into it. Once your heels are placed, you just start squatting. So again, I'm just showing you guys how it works. I'm going to put on the actual YouTube video that goes with today's workout in a minute. But yeah. You want to engage your core and your glutes every time that you come up. A lot of the routines will have you doing like really deep low squats. Then some of them will have you like pulsing right in the middle. This is the one that hurts. And then some will just have you do like a full extension. So yeah, already I'm tired, but I have to do the actual workout. If you guys want to see a full video of their workout routines, I can definitely add that to the rotation. I am going to go ahead and end this video for the day. I have decided I will have hard-boiled eggs for lunch or snack, and the chicken thighs and cauliflower rice for dinner. I'll try to upload those into my next video once I cook them tonight. Yeah, don't forget, like this video, comment, tell me what you want to see. Tell me if my videos are too long or too short. Like, what am I missing? And subscribe. Please share with your friends. Like, I really want to motivate others and be able to tell my story and, you know, just help other women through this process. So until next time, bye guys.